Juliet Litman.
And I'm David Jacoby.
What's up, Jacobs?
Not much.
Okay, ready to get into some food news stories?
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm talking weirdly. Have you noticed it?
A little bit. Yes, I totally noticed it the second you started talking. And it even affected the way that I was talking.
I feel like I did an NPR voice.
Yeah,
Weird.
you did I'm a professional broadcaster thing. And I was like, you're Juliet.
I can only be me. What can I say?
You are a professional broadcaster.
I guess. All right, everybody. Here are our stories this week. They're pretty exciting and very scientific, beginning with one that I'm going to be candid. I don't really understand, but we're just going to talk through the facts and perhaps Jacoby can explain it to me.
Oh, no.
This is a story from Wired. It's a story about coffee. It's a story about espresso.
Yes.
Scientists, for whatever reason, they decided to look into this in Australia, where so many great things happen, where we did do a coffee tour. So
they love coffee.
They love coffee. A Colombian researcher named Francisco Trujillo led a team at the University of New South Wales, which I believe is in Sydney, and they figured out a way to create espresso without any water. And basically, it's called an ultrasonic espresso. The process takes longer than making espresso, 3 minutes versus 30 seconds. And basically, what they say is they use a room temperature brewing process that uses high-frequency sound waves to extract the flavor, oils, aroma, and caffeine from ground coffee. That's the overview. Then they got more deeply into the science. And while I can understand the overview of sound waves and physics and science and stuff, it gets a little bit confusing for me. It has to do with microcurrents and a lot of devices you will not have in your kitchen to make espresso in 3 minutes versus 30 seconds.
Ultimately, I don't understand what the utility of this is.
Me too. I guess it is interesting, if you're preparing for a world without water, to understand how to replicate functions without water. And there is a water crisis brewing.
Right, there is.
No pun intended. But reading from this article again in Wired, said instead of relying on heat, the technology harnesses a phenomenon known as acoustic cavitation. Cavitation? Probably
you think I know the appropriate pronunciation of cavitation?
It's probably cavitation as a cavity.
Probably.
This involves the formation and collapse of tiny bubbles that generate microcurrents in which in this experiment facilitate the extraction of soluble compounds from the coffee. So I do think this is probably a way of for lack of a better term, juicing something or milking something, extracting the juice out of something if you don't have water. But to your point, why?
I think the point is that it consumes 75% less energy, so it's an environmental play. But if we're really trying to
I don't know that my home espresso is the issue.
Is exactly it's like maybe cars. How about you guys figure out gasoline and flying cars and e-cars and figure that out?
Totally. Let's see how we can reduce.
Probably chip away at our carbon footprint a little bit better.
The carbon output of planes is a much bigger problem.
Yes.
Than espresso.
But shout to you, Colombian researcher.
Yes, Mr. Trujillo, Dr. Trujillo.
Trujillo's a good last name.
Francisco. I think that's how you probably say it.
Yeah.
Anyway, they also the thing with the article is it continues to emphasize coffee versus us who are trying to extrapolate of here are some other ways this could be used, but it does dig in on some other ways you could be making filtered coffee too. So, FYI, should you want to use microcurrents to brew your coffee?
You brew coffee at home, right?
I have a K-cup, a Keurig maker.
Yeah.
I just got an espresso maker though, but I haven't used it yet.
I've never been a home brewer.
The second I wake up, I need to have coffee.
You're it's not an option for me.
Yeah,
the second I wake up, I need to have coffee.
Basically. And
do you have it on a timer?
No, but with a Keurig it's
there.
so fast.
Yeah.
And there's no measuring. You just pop the cup in. It's not the best for the environment, but
first thing you do.
Yeah. And this morning I woke up really early. I just couldn't sleep.
Yep.
And I was we'll just have coffee and I'll feel good. And it's the ritual. It's the warmth. It's not even that I like the taste so much, but really it's the ritual.
So you do warm coffee even in the hottest day of the summer?
At
first,
home.
And then you go out and get an iced coffee.
Yes, I've had 2 iced coffees outside of the home today and 1 hot coffee at home.
3 coffee day for you.
Yeah, I woke up really early.
Good point.
Couldn't sleep.
You said that.
Yeah, so...
Well, next time you want coffee, you can use hypersonic cavitation.
Well, I just got a espresso machine. I don't know who I am as an espresso machine owner. I'll have to report back. It won't be going into use for a few months.
How big is it?
I don't know. It's countertop, though.
We have one.
I think it's pretty big.
They're big.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how it goes. But, I'm moving. So when I move, it'll be becoming part of my life.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. So I'll let you know.
All right, please do. And
Yeah.
the Food News listeners.
I just don't know who I'm going to be.
Future personal food news.
Like, am I going to be an iced Americano at home girl going forward? I might be.
Oh.
Because, like, that would probably save me some money than buying the La Colombe cold brew at home.
Hell yeah, Will.
And, like, that just sounds kind of exciting. Whole new me coming
I like
later
that.
this year.
Exciting.
Espresso Juliet.
Espresso Juliet.
Baby, that's me. That espresso.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, over to Japan, where there's like the type of thing happening in Japan that I really think usually only happens in America.
It's very American.
It's very American.
It's very American.
And we say that as an insult to America and a compliment to Japan.
Exactly.
Okay, so there is a government investigation going on because there has allegedly been price fixing of ice cream products, and there has been collusion. They've called this a cartel, but a collusion from the ice cream makers to make the prices a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And so the firms include Meiji and Pocky. They include the makers of Meiji and Pocky. Of course, we know Pocky here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Izaki Glico. And they said this week they have been subject to on-site inspections. The companies are suspected of inflating ice cream prices beyond increases in the cost of raw materials, even as the country faces a hot summer with record high temperatures. The firms improperly raised prices on popular desserts several times by 5 to 10% over the years, according to Japanese broadcaster NHK.
I love this story.
Why is that?
Do you remember in Kill Bill when Lucy Liu runs on the table and chops that guy's head off?
Like, only vaguely, because it's like one of the signature scenes of the movie, but yes.
But it was at a meeting of the like Yakuza, if I'm saying that right, like leaders.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm imagining, but like ice cream. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, it's like 6 men, you know what I mean? Because there's not, it's like in really nice suits, being very serious, and having a secret meeting and deciding about ice cream prices.
The other thing I really like about it is that it feels like this is a direct correlation of like not only illegal behavior, but unethical behavior because it's been so hot.
That part is awesome too.
Yes. So the article like reinforces the fact that because it has been 104 degrees or above, this is like a morally wrong thing to do, and therefore it's illegal. That it's very un-American because like that kind of like social welfare is not how we think about prices.
No.
Ice cream is like, if you can get it, sure. That would never happen. But I found that really interesting of like the ethics of it were related to not like collusion is wrong unto itself, but like this is actually harming our population who need to keep cool with ice cream.
Yes.
And that was kind of like moving in a way.
I like the idea. For some reason, I'm on their side. I like the idea of them being competitors and like constantly trying to beat these other companies and then being like, you know what we can do?
Can't beat them, join them.
Get together and have a secret meeting and hopefully no one gets their head chopped off.
Yeah, hopefully not.
But I hope they get justice that they deserve.
Well, I just want people to be able to stay cool. And if that means having ice cream, they should be able to have ice cream. I agree.
It's really hot. Like in like France. Yeah, it's crazy.
I know it is actually scary. It's like not good, but nevertheless,
everyone stay safe.
We carry on and we eat ice cream. What's your ice cream consumption like?
It's my favorite dessert, but I try to be healthy, so I don't eat it that often. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do have kids, so ice creams do happen. Sometimes I will abstain. Sometimes I will get some. If I go to 16 handles, I can't help it.
Sure. What's your kid's favorite ice cream in the neighborhood?
Anita Gelato.
Oh, Anita. So they're really into it.
It's really good.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Can I just tell quick personal food news?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. My dad and I went to a musical and we hated it. So we left it at intermission.
God bless you guys.
And you know what we did instead? It was my dad's idea. We went to Junior's in Times Square.
Oh, yeah.
And we went for dessert. And my dad got an ice cream sundae. This is the proportions of the ice cream sundae. Like maybe one scoop of ice cream.
Ice cream sundae.
Like 2-inch thick whipped cream. And like probably like half a cup of chocolate syrup.
Oh.
It was delicious. It was basically syrup and whipped cream.
I remember getting ice cream sundaes when I was a kid, and I would never let my kids get ice cream sundaes, and they are so delicious. Like a banana split.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
It was awesome. But how often do you just be like,
so
you know
decadent.
what? We're going out for an ice cream sundae. And it was so exciting and fun.
That sounds
great. And I thought of you. I meant to bring this in as a prop. I forgot. At Junior's, they specialize in egg creams.
Oh, yeah.
And on the glass that they serve you water in, it has like a line for the proportions of the egg cream.
Nice.
So it shows you like how much.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so then I bought my dad a glass as a gift, and because he's an egg cream connoisseur, and I bought one for myself. And my dad used it to make an egg cream at home. He said it was the best egg cream he's ever had.
Oh, I love this.
I
Great
know.
Story.
Thank you. Anyway, I thought of you. I'll take a picture. And
I think of P. Diddy every time I go to Junior's. Every time.
Because you made them walk across the bridge and making the band?
I used to live near the Junior's downtown. In
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a bar entrance. It's kind of like a bar scene in there.
It's vibrant in there. Basically.
Yes.
It was fun going to the one in Times Square because there's such a mix of people, like New Yorkers, tourists, like just so interesting. And we were there like 9 something, and it was very full. It was honestly really fun. I had a great time.
It is a nice
Also,
experience.
Wasn't as expensive. When the waitress came over, I was like, "Oh, can I get 2 glasses?" I asked, "Do you sell these?" And she said yes. And I said, "Okay, I'll take 2." And then I was like, "I'm in Times Square. I should have asked how much they cost."
Yeah,
and I was like,
$90.
I was worried they were like $20 each for 2 glasses, and they were only $7.95.
Oh, that's lovely.
$6.95 actually.
Yeah. What a great night with
me and my dad. It was really nice.
Women.
Okay, back to food news. Okay. Next story. Over to France, the aforementioned, where it is very hot. Hope everyone's staying cool. So you've heard of Bordeaux.
Yes, I
One
have.
of the foremost wine regions in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is a story by Eric Asimov. And basically, he went to Bordeaux to report on a trend, which is that in this very famous wine region where they sell Bordeaux wines, no one wants to drink them.
It's really interesting.
They're just drinking mineral wines.
It's not true. It is the fancy restaurants offer them, and the restaurants buy the actual like wineries. I don't know why that was such a hard word to say, but it's like local spots where young local people eat. They're not even on the menu. Yeah, I thought that was fascinating.
It's sort of like if you go to Disney World, there's tons of Mickey shit inside of Disney World, but in the greater Orlando area, you might not find any.
Yeah.
It's sort of like
that. Exactly. And I thought it was just sort of like, here, I'll read a passage because I took notes here.
Please do.
But in the 21st century, the excitement has moved on. Burgundy and natural wine have captured the imagination of younger wine lovers everywhere. Bordeaux has come to be seen as a stodgy and old-fashioned, a luxury object for status seekers and collectors. Regardless of how beautiful the wines can be or the historical importance of the region, this is now the dominant perception, especially among young people.
It's kind of sad. It's like a generational rejection of a tradition of this whole region. I don't know why I'm sad about it, though.
That is an interesting way to react.
Yeah, it's sort of like, nah, we're good. Even though, like
that's for the olds.
This is the industry of this region. And they're like, nah, bring in something else.
Yeah, they're like, I know Grandpa used to drink this and just like work at the vineyard, but like, I'm good.
It kind of bummed me out.
I get that. It's because the tradition is sort of eventually going to just dissipate and wash away.
I guess. And also, like, what's wrong with it? And also drink local? I don't know. Is that something people say? Like shop local, drink local?
I guess. Here's what it made me think of.
Okay.
Pretzels and hot dogs from carts in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
New Yorkers don't do that.
It's funny you say that. The carts are like so omnipresent, I don't even notice them. It's like a tree.
But like my son one time was like, I want a pretzel from that cart. And I was like, you're not going to like it.
Quincy's so funny. He always just let's try this.
Yeah, he's an insane person. And I was like, you're not going to like it. And I get it for him. And it's awful.
Yeah, it's very bland.
And I'm
dry.
thinking to myself, like, if I'm a World Cup fan or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this famous New York pretzel, it's like, that is poor representation. And so maybe that's how they look at the Bordeaux. But I think it's not that. I think it's more like, we sell this wine to the people that fly here to drink it.
Right.
But we live here, so we drink what we want.
I think there's a little bit of that in Napa versus Sonoma, where I feel like Napa is viewed as like for status seekers and Sonoma is more for the people of the area and like Alexander Valley wines and stuff. So I don't know. Wine culture, I don't really get in general. I don't
understand either. Yeah, they started talking about the process and the taste or whatever, and I was like, I don't know. It all tastes the same.
I know that I don't like a lot of natural wines. Like it is made differently, but I don't like a lot of wine, period. So what do I know?
he interviewed some restaurant owners and young folks. I thought it was interesting. It was just a really good sort of like deep dive into something that you would assume would not be the case.
Totally. Although it does sort of make sense, I guess.
But I think it's also like a generational thing. They're like, that's what dad drank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have new stuff.
Totally. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Over to Korea. What an international episode today.
Yeah. World Cup.
Yeah, I guess we got World Cup fever on this podcast. Several weeks in a row we've been discussing it. Okay. This is a pretty interesting story, and I feel like I have heard a lot about the cafes of Korea. So basically, these are about cafes where people celebrate birthdays.
This is great.
Oh, my God. So it is specifically in Seoul, in this one neighborhood, which is famous for all of its cafes.
And it's like the headline is like birthday cafes. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yes. Okay. So there is, I'm just going to read from the article. Located in northwestern Seoul, Hongdae stands as the most prominent hub for birthday cafes in South Korea, with around 50 venues regularly hosting these events. It's common for multiple cafes in the area to host them simultaneously, sometimes with several different venues, all dedicated to the same person at once, but the guest of honor rarely ever shows up. Nobody gets upset about that. Despite the scale, neither the owners nor the fans expect the celebrity to walk through the door. So basically, these cafes together celebrate the birthdays of famous people.
Very famous. Usually like K-pop stars, which are like the biggest things in the country.
Yes. And they like turn them into like a whole festival.
I kind of love it.
Well, when I was in high school, I may have told you this before. I used to be the leader among my group of friends in celebrating Mary Kate and Ashley's birthday. And we would have cake for it.
Wait a second. Can you say that again, please?
When I was in high school, I was the leader among my friends on every June 13th of celebrating Mary Kate and Ashley's birthday. And we would have cake. One year, people brought me presents.
All right. I have to tell you something.
That's the craziest thing you've ever heard about me?
You made your friends do that. That was your idea, your execution, and you invited people to do it with you. That was not a group of people that wanted to do that.
This year, Mary Kate and Ashley turned 40, and one of my friends from high school sent me a DM saying, "Happy birthday, Mary Kate and Ashley." And then my friend Georgia, who I mentioned last week, I saw her a few days after that, and at our dinner, she said, "Happy birthday, Mary Kate and Ashley." So it was like a thing among my friends. I
just love this idea because if you think about obsessed fans, you know what I mean? Not people that are older like us, but when you really just are obsessed, the posters on the wall, t-shirts, you're just obsessed with the musician. And then it's a place to go with like-minded people and be yeah. And it doesn't really cost that much.
I love it too. I think it's also a great way to get kids to come celebrate. And it's no different really than celebrating a sports team.
And from a business perspective, someone smart was all right, so when are these birthdays?
Yeah.
All right, and they map out the calendar and they're looks like we're only dark for 10 days this year.
Yeah. It seems like a great idea. Also, if I was a teenager, I would have loved to have done this. I mean, I did do this.
If there was a place to celebrate Mary Kate and Ashley's birthday.
Other than the courtyard of my high school.
Yeah, exactly. You could have done that. And it made me think of, this is going to sound crazy. You might be a little too young for this. Maybe think of Planet Hollywood.
Oh, I'm not too young for that.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood. I don't know how it went out of business, but everything goes out of business.
Yeah, it was on 50,
how did ESPN Zone go out of business?
57th Street. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different
I once was at Planet Hollywood where there was a celebrity there, Casper Van Dien. Remember him? He's an
sometimes
actor.
they would have celebrity appearances. But it was just full of celebrity stuff, movie props and posters and things. You would go in there and eat and kind of celebrate just celebrity and actors and movies.
Remember how popular Hard Rock Cafe t-shirts used to be?
Yes.
That's another one that I'm just what
those
was
have
that?
disappeared.
I want to get one on eBay. I'm going to get one and wear it on Food
I saw
News.
a Varney store and I was back in 1989, Varney t-shirts were the coolest thing you could have.
I don't know what that is.
It's a sunglass brand that has a cool logo and it was the coolest t-shirt.
I'm going to start wearing Hard Rock t-shirts and see if anyone notices.
Okay. What you really mean is I'm going to start wearing Hard Rock t-shirts and see if anyone cares.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Because everyone's going to notice.
Or they might not have any significance to them. So
they still sell Hard Rock t-shirts.
Where?
I see them around the Hard Rock Cafe.
Does that still exist?
I think it's still in Times Square.
Is it?
I think it is.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I celebrated a New Year's with Drew Gooden there one time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're right. Hard Rock Cafe, best burger in Times Square. Wow.
Still going.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to go there
You
to
think
get a
they don't have a
t-shirt.
t-shirt?
And
No,
like-
but the cool ones were always like from like Stockholm or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the really cool ones were like, Kinshasa.
There's also a Hard Rock Cafe in the Bronx, which is honestly shocking.
What?
Yes.
What? That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's it. That's AI.
I'm looking at a picture of it.
Where in the Bronx
I
is
guess
it?
near Yankee Stadium. That's crazy.
No, I've been to Yankee Stadium a million times.
I'm going to show it to you right now. It might be in Yankee Stadium.
It
actually.
must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of Yankee
it's
Stadium.
in Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium.
That's not like a standalone Hard Rock Cafe.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, God, that just blew my mind.
That would be really cool.
We went
Just
to the
like,
Bronx to go to IHOP one time.
Last time I was in LA with Micah, he woke up really early and it was the first place that opened at 6 a.m. So I was like, we're going to IHOP.
IHOP.
Loved it. All right, moving on. Next story. This protein maxing has come to the UK and people are pissed because it's not going great there. This is not even an influencer problem in the UK. This is an institution problem. There are many items available for purchase at different grocery stores that are labeled and marketed as having more protein. But then it turns out they actually have less protein than many of their other competitor products. And now it's become a huge issue.
What really is happening here is you see, this happens. I got duped by this too. You see the product, right? Let's say it's a granola bar or something, and it says like, 30 grams of protein. And you're assuming that that is a healthy product because its whole point is sort of like to exist for health.
Sure.
But it also comes with like 15 grams of sugar. That is what's happening. Is
Yes.
like it's a wolf in protein clothing. It's not a healthy item. It's an unhealthy item that's sort of like presenting as a health food.
It's also just like the science behind it doesn't check out, which is not discussed as much. But not only are you adding the sugar, but also you don't absorb it as well. When
Yes,
you eat it.
we read some 7,000 word Times article that broke down that like not all protein is created equal. And the nutritionists, they talked to a lot of nutritionists in this article, and I found it interesting where they're kind of like, there are natural proteins from whole foods like eggs that are much better for you
Yeah,
than
seriously.
these. And that's when I kind of felt stupid. I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know
Also,
what I mean?
like cottage cheese. Just eat regular stuff. Cottage
Love
cheese.
cottage cheese.
Well, it's just an easy way to get protein. Cottage cheese, yogurt, eggs,
Yeah.
meat, cheese.
Sources of protein.
We got you covered.
Yeah.
And also, all those are pretty cheap at the grocery store.
Nature gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, one more story. This is a trend we've been following for a while.
Yes, we have.
Fast Company asks, is Crumbl falling apart? And they answer, yes, it is.
This is a deep dive.
This is a very deep dive. It's by Clint Rainey. It's
well done.
A lot of things that we've already discussed.
Covered, yeah.
Overexpansion, just the sort of the wacky owners.
Mhm.
What I thought was interesting that I was not aware of was how much the public sentiment around Crumbl had also changed.
Yes.
Whereas it used to be like this much coveted, like get in line, what are the flavors this week?
Mhm.
People are now really going after it. Like, for example, they talk about this one influencer who stands outside of Crumbl, waits online, and like tells people all of like the shit in it.
Okay. What's the gentleman who wrote this article?
Clint Rainey.
One thing about Clint Rainey is he's a vet and he's a dog. And that influencer who was doing that previously was doing the same thing on a previous article he wrote about Beyond.
Oh.
Or Impossible, or I think it was Beyond.
So maybe he follows the influencer. That's how he knows about
you
it.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no, not just that. Like maybe this influencer is like the anti-trend algorithm follower. You know what I mean? Like it's it's all just a way to catch the algorithm wave. And so maybe this is not a true protest. Maybe it's like this is his thing. Find what's trending and then like do videos of protesting there.
This man is named Brendan Rue, who we're talking about.
Well, that guy. Another thing I found really interesting. You see, Zooey Deschanel was involved.
Yeah.
That was crazy. When I was just like, she's sort of like the original influencer. You know what I mean? And then she was just like, I don't really like this. And then Crumbl was like trying to fix it. It's funny to watch like tides turn like this. You know what I mean?
It is really. It also the rise and fall so quick.
Yes.
And these guys, like, I know the founders are really involved in BYU sports.
Yes.
And I'm like, how's this going to affect like the next draft class?
AJ DeBonster.
Yeah, exactly. Would he have ended up there?
Yeah, who knows?
He might not have.
Who knows?
Honestly, though.
There are ripples all over the place. And here's the one part that really got me is they were each franchise was valued at like whatever. Like, and there's like, they're making all of this money. And then, so these people were like leveraging their mortgages to franchise Crumbls.
But it turned out that the numbers were all kind of funny.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, there are some that make a ton of money, but like it's this much in this and this much in that. And they end up netting like $80,000 profit, maybe.
I think also because Crumbl grew so fast and like the rate of growth was so huge, they ran into all these issues. Like there's like also talks about like the lawsuit it had with Warner Music Group and like employee dissatisfaction. Like there wasn't like a stable foundation to this business.
And I also think that like when you're starting to franchise these and put them all out there, you put the first ones in the natural spots for the ones that are going to be successful. Then you have that set of data, and so the people that jump into the pool think that they're actually like hurting the mean because they're going to put Crumbles in like not perfect Crumbl spots. Those are already taken.
I think what was interesting also about Crumbl, and this maybe should have been like the telltale sign, is that they were never considered like gourmet cookies. Even Dunkin' Donuts at the beginning, when it was still known as Dunkin' Donuts, I feel like their donuts had fans. Like there are people who really liked those in particular. I'm excited, spoiler alert, to try some Crumbl because I've actually barely had it.
One more thing I wanted to say about Crumbl. The part when he talks to the employees about making the cookies, they hate these cookies because they change every week.
Yes.
And they're like, there's some that you have to put on sprinkles and you have to put like 4 different drizzles and like different patterns. And the employees, like,
sort of sad.
And they just like sit in the back kitchen and be like, oh my God, what are the cookies this week?
I know.
And then it's like, you have to draw like a Picasso painting on every cookie. And they're just like, oh my God.
Also,
what happened to chocolate chip?
They can't be paid enough for that. Sounds hard.
No. Yeah, it does. And also like part of sort of like mass producing and franchising is consistency. You know what I mean? Like that's why they have like, you know, there's done studies on this.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting.
It's a really good article. Check it out. It's by Clint Rainey in Fast Company.
They had another good line from, I know you're trying to move on. I keep stopping you.
It's okay.
I really love the movie The Founder. Have you watched this?
No.
Excellent movie.
I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah, I have. It's about sort of like the origins of McDonald's.
Yeah.
And one of the lines, Clint says this in the article, we're on a first name basis. He says,
Clint is a really strong name.
It's a good name.
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you think we just think that because of Clint Eastwood?
And I was thinking of Clint Dempsey, honestly.
Oh, do you think I look like Clint Dempsey?
No.
Okay, people used to say that.
I kind of understand why, but no, you don't look like him.
Okay.
You have a similar, like, overall aesthetic, maybe?
Haircut, what you mean.
I think eyes, too. Like the way your eyes are.
He's got giant eyes, though. Whatever, let's move on.
He's handsome, so take it as a win.
I will. I do. A couple things is, he says, like, it's a real estate company masking as a burger shop. And they're like, this is a content creation factory masking as a cookie shop. There's like, and if you really just lean on like, we're just here for the gram.
Right.
It's going to kill you.
It's gonna fall through, yeah.
And I think that the CFO and the CEO stepped down. That's never a good sign.
No, definitely not. Clint Rainey asked, is Crumbl falling apart? And well, for us today, producer Mike wonderfully brought Crumbl cookies, and he said they are falling apart because they were in his bag in a weird way.
Yes, and he also did. I mean, we're going to try all 6 of these?
Yeah.
No way. Juliet loves sweets. She's like, that's why I'm here.
This is what I came for. To quote the great Rihanna, this is what we came for. This was what we came for. Lightning.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice what she said in that section. All right.
These are smaller than I was expecting.
Yeah, I think they have minis. These are mini 6-pack, it's called.
Okay.
And we have churro cookie, caramel apple cookie, strawberry lemonade cookie, fried cookies and cream cookie. What's
this one?
That one's fried funnel cake cookie.
Okay, we're going to try to figure out what's what.
Yeah, well, you can tell from the toppings.
This is obviously strawberry lemonade.
Yep.
Can I take a bite of it?
Yeah, you can take a bite of it. This is a germ sharing show. All right, strawberry lemonade. That doesn't sound good.
The frosting overpowers the cookie. So it's sort of like frosting on like a textured plate.
I just feel like they call it a cookie, but I feel like that's like raw.
Yeah, it's very gooey. I like it, but
all right. So this one got frostingized by its neighbor. But
by this
I believe is the churro. That's the churro.
Do you want me to try to wipe it off or no?
No, just eat it.
It smells good.
This is going to take forever. You're really enjoying this. I'm just trying to get through it. Juliet's basking in this cookie taste test.
They taste exactly the same. They both have no taste.
Yeah, that's a big nothing.
They taste like sugar.
That one's fried, which I find interesting. This is the fried cookies and cream cookie.
That is the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Fried cookie. I don't think this was fried.
Right now, the question is, will it taste different?
Texture different. It's not fried. That is not fried cookie.
It has like some like sprinkly stuff on it.
Yeah, they put like breadcrumbs on the outside.
So far, these all taste exactly the same.
This is wild. How come Clint didn't mention that all the cookies taste the same?
This is weird. This is definitely not
They just look different. What's this, churro?
Churro, I think, yeah.
Again, they look the exact same as every other one. I gotta get some flavor. It has cinnamon in it.
I'm gonna try cookie and then cookie with.
I just want to say the base cookie of this is just I like a crunch. It doesn't feel like it's baked.
It's mushy.
It feels half baked. There's no crunch.
So the cookie has. I'm gonna try it now with frosting.
I don't like any of these, honestly.
I love sweets. These are very low quality.
These are not doing it for me at all. Maybe Clint should also mention that the cookies suck.
Well,
what's this?
It's just shocking how similar they are.
Funnel cake, maybe.
Funnel cake, or what's the sixth one we have?
This lemon one. What's that? What's the lemon?
Let's see if I can tell what funnel cake tastes like.
It tastes the same. Oh, it's cotton candy cookie. That's what that is.
I hate
it's just frosting.
Candy.
It's just new frosting on the same cookie base. This is ridiculous. I'm really shocked by this.
I am too. This is the worst one. The frosting is horrible. It's so sweet, and I love sweets.
Now that one.
These are really bad. Wow.
This must be the lemon from the lemonade made its way over to the churro. That's what I'm thinking.
I think this was churro, the cinnamon one.
Oh, then this last one?
Is lemon.
No, we did lemonade already. Strawberry lemonade.
So what's the last?
Caramel apple.
Mm.
Caramel apple.
This tastes like the apple instant oatmeal.
That's disgusting. All right, I'm out on Crumbl.
I'm actually shocked at how bad this is.
I'm shocked too.
And you know me, I would definitely have more.
Yeah, you love cookies. This is bad.
I kind of feel sick from it. Maybe because there's so much of it.
Yeah, I mean, in a very quick time. That was bad.
That was shocking.
And it was, I'm pretty floored by this. And it's also like lazy. It felt like, all right, you got to make 20 cookies, then just put like a little bit of different color frosting on them, and we'll call them different names, and people put them on Instagram.
They were like exactly the same.
Yeah.
There wasn't even like a chocolate essence in any of those.
No. And one was cookies and cream. Could you, if we had our embroidered blindfolds, there's no way we could reverse engineer that.
No way. The frosting would help a little bit with some of them. But
I didn't think that would be something that we would have to do.
Now we have to do another taste test with our blindfolds.
With Crumbl with the blindfolds?
Yeah.
Can we do 3?
Okay.
4.
Sure. I'm down for all 6, but
What's your personal food news?
Okay, my personal food news is about sweets that are actually good, but I had an insane experience. I went to a combination. Carvel,
I was gonna say pizza.
Cinnabon, Auntie Annie's that was playing disco music.
Where?
And the line was very long because so many
Carvel, Cinnabon, and Auntie Annie's.
Yes. So it's
because Cinnabon and Auntie Annie's sell like very similar items.
Pretzels, cinnamon rolls, Carvel ice cream.
But some of the pretzels have cinnamon sugar on them.
It was Jacoby. It was insane in there. It was
Where
the
is
most.
This? It's a standalone place, or are you like in a mall?
It's a standalone. It's
you drive up and it has a parking lot.
No, it's near the Barclays Center. It's on 5th Avenue in Park Slope.
Okay,
it's very close to Barclays though. So like after a Liberty game, you could go to the combination Carvel, Cinnabon, Auntie Annie's.
Das Racist needs to do a song about that.
I needed to just give you a few more facts about the institution.
The disco is blowing my mind.
It was playing like disco music.
Like one disco song after another. Or it was disco in the mix.
It was one after another. It was the closest to being at a club that I've been to since since I lived in LA, which was over 6 years ago. And even before that, like probably since the year 2017.
What is happening?
It was the most like a club. It was like the music was so outrageous, but then the lights were so harsh. And they only had 2 employees. And one was very dedicated to, I guess, Auntie Anne's, I think.
Oh, okay.
So then there was one woman between Cinnabon and Carvel. She had an amazing attitude. She was so positive and so upbeat.
Great.
But she was so busy because so many people were ordering in. So all these delivery guys were there to pick up orders. And I'm like, who the fuck is ordering in from the Barclays adjacent Cinnabon / Carvel? And they were getting both ice cream and Cinnabon, but honestly, mostly Cinnabon. So I didn't know that Cinnabon had like amazing takeout business, but I guess they do. And then they had all of these ice cream cakes available for you. So I guess like if you went in and you wanted to get an ice cream cake, she would have to like decorate it for you on the spot too.
Oh, that would slow everything down.
I know. It was such an insane experience. And it was like 9 p.m. The light was so bright, like so bright. It kind of felt like a torture chamber between the music and the light and the smell of all of the sugar. And then it was just, I could not believe the volume of takeout.
It's just like a bunch of dudes with bike helmets on, like holding phones at people.
Yeah.
You know, they just hold their phone right there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I got vanilla soft serve with sprinkles. And it was very good. First of all, very cheap. Definitely the cheapest ice cream you could get in New York. It's like in the 4s.
Really?
It was delicious.
It's a great order, by the way.
Thank you. It's classic. Can't go wrong. It's Carvel.
Was it too big?
Of course. I didn't finish it.
Of course it's too big. Yeah.
It melted kind of quickly, which I think is also a good sign, though. It was really good, but it really felt like it was sort of like a test of my will. It was like, how long are you willing to wait for this behind all the delivery people in this absolutely insane place? It felt like something that would like be like the happiest place in hell because everything about it is like so chaotic, but you could still get ice cream there. It was so
happiest place in hell. Okay.
It was so.
I don't think they're gonna use that as a tagline.
Have you ever seen The Good Place, the TV show?
I've seen like one episode. I liked it. Ted Danson, right?
Yeah, it's a really good show. It would be like the ice cream in The Good Place. Anyway, I just couldn't believe how nuts it was. I didn't know about this combination trio. I can't believe they have one woman whose job is to work across the 2.
Yeah.
And she made an impact on me. I really liked her.
Oh, that's great.
Thanks for the ice cream. I hope she's having a nice day.
Yeah, I hope she gets some help.
Me too.
Yeah, I hope maybe someone was on break. I don't know.
I don't think so. She was like, so many delivery orders. Sorry.
Have you noticed when you're at work, you only take lunch breaks no matter what time of the day it is?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it'll be like midnight. It's like, he's on lunch. He'll be back at 1. You're like, okay. It's always lunch.
It should be called like sleep. He's on sleep.
Yeah, or he's on
nap.
Night break, dinner. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, your turn.
Okay. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm very app loyal.
It was either app loyal or kids.
Yeah, I know. The kids thing is, I do mention too many times. And I was, I will not name this salad place. I eat a lot of those salad places. What were you going to say?
I was just wondering if your juice app situation has been resolved.
Follow up. I got an email from a person about it.
Oh.
Right?
From Juice Generation.
Yes. So a person wrote me back. And they're like, we sent you an email to reset your password. And then I looked for that email, didn't come. So I wrote that person back again, and I've not heard back.
Okay. Juice Generation, back on you.
I still can't use my Juice Generation app.
Okay, back to your salad app.
Yeah,
woes.
salad app. And one thing I love about using apps so much is they have like recent orders, and you can just like, boom, double down on something that you've already enjoyed. It was a wrap. You know, a lot of these places have wraps now, so I was trying a wrap. And then it says, I couldn't check out. And I couldn't figure out why.
I can imagine, just because I've seen this happen, I can imagine you looking at your phone in frustration, just being like,
oh, yeah. Oh, I have a second personal food news.
Okay. Third, but the first I asked about.
Oh, this one. Last week I went to dinner and I called the place to make a reservation. And an AI agent picked up.
It's one of your moves, yeah.
AI agent picked up and I said, I want to talk to a person. They transferred me to the store. I talked to a person and I'm like, hey, I would like a reservation for 2 at 7:00 tonight. And he goes, cool, go to Resi. And I was just like, what has happened to society?
Yeah.
You work at the restaurant.
I know. Yeah. This is something that you and I think have discussed.
And I got very frustrated because I couldn't get into my Resi account and I really wanted to make this reservation. And I got like, and I was really hungry and I was like tired. And my wife had to be like, dude, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I was so mad. I was way out of character. Oh, it's making me sad thinking about it. Anyway, the wrap, couldn't get it out. And then I have really bad eyesight. I need reading glasses so bad. So like I'm looking at my phone and like in small red font, there's like the reason I can't check out, but I couldn't read it. And I was like, this is regardless. And it's like, you need to make a decision about your wrap.
You do need reading glasses.
Yeah, bad.
So this is personal news, not personal food
This
news.
is food related.
I'm joking.
And then the decision, I was like, what? I've done this before. But then it takes me to the customization page, and I had to decide whether I wanted a protein wrap or a whole wheat wrap.
Ugh. Protein?
Those are my only options?
Just what? Wrap. Just wrap.
Wrap. Yeah. Why is that not an option? Wrap? I was really I stood there for a while.
It's outrageous. I agree.
I was like, is neither an option? Can it just be a salad? Can I get no wrap? So I click on protein wrap. Don't think about it. Because I don't want a whole wheat. Sometimes it tastes weird. And then I'm eating the wrap, and I'm like, something's off. The protein wrap.
Protein wrap, yeah. That's gross.
Very bad experience.
That sucks.
The whole thing. Me not being able to see, having to choose between two bad options, and then having something that I've previously eaten be worse because of some innovation. It was just the whole thing. I was just like, this sucks.
I feel like a lot of your institutions are letting you down right now. Resi.
Like religion?
No.
Oh.
Like Juice Generation, Salad Place.
But the Knicks are champions.
The Nixon 5.
Yep.
Okay, let's listen to our caller who probably got the number from @Juliet Litman on Instagram.
I don't know why that's so funny.
What's up, Food News? It's John in Denver. I got the number from Juliet's Instagram.
John.
And I was in Wisconsin at a brat fry. I asked them, if they fry the brats, and they said, no, we boil them. But that's another story.
What?
But there were lots of different mustards, and I thought, my mustard game is lacking. And then I kind of filed that away. Fast forward a couple months, and I'm in the queue at Disney World for ratatouille, and they've got all these fake brands for ratatouille pasta and sauce and whatever. But then there's a mustard there that doesn't look fake, and so I Google it, and it's not. It's supposedly the #1 mustard in the world. It's called Maille out of France. It's a Dijon, M-A-I-L-L-E.
Of course, yeah.
So I go down that rabbit hole, which leads me back to Wisconsin, where the National Mustard Museum resides.
What?
And they sell all of the award-winning mustards every year. They post, I guess there's a whole mustard competition, and they sell all these mustards. And so now I've become a mustard snob, and I only buy mustards that have won an award. And I was wondering if there's anything like that for you guys, where you use some weird source to buy a ingredient or product in your life. I'll hang up and listen. Thanks.
Wow.
I love John.
I love John, too.
First of all,
it nailed the intro.
John in Denver, he's just John Denver. Country roads, take me home.
I didn't put that together. There's so much to get to here.
Well, I'm going to Wisconsin this summer in a few weeks.
You are?
Yeah, so maybe I can go to this museum.
I was thinking that we should go to the museum.
It sounds awesome. The National Mustard Museum would be awesome.
There's so much I love about John in Denver. I do want to hear the story about the brat fry.
Me too.
I do want to hear that story.
Me too. Brat fries, but actually boiled.
But they boil them.
Great to know. Also, like a brat fry, is that common in Wisconsin? We just don't know about it?
And he's John in Denver, but is he from Wisconsin? Why is he going to Wisconsin so often?
He did sound like a Scotty. I think he probably...
He said Q instead of line.
I think he's probably from Wisconsin, but moved to Denver. Maybe a COVID move.
That's what I'm thinking.
Also,
or went to college in Wisconsin, is still dating a girl there named Stephanie.
Well, I'm assuming he's married with a child because he's in line.
Yes, he went to
Disney World.
But maybe he's a Disney adult.
Ratatouille line. I don't know.
Is Ratatouille a ride?
He was very dismissive of the Ratatouille branded pasta, so I don't think he's a Disney adult.
No, yeah, good point.
He wasn't like, and there was this amazing Ratatouille
ride?
I don't know. I'm going to look it up
What's
right now.
What's it like?
I don't know. I hope to never go to Disney World again. So I don't know.
You've been before?
I went to Disney World as a child. Unfortunately, I've been to Disneyland several times as an adult.
Oh, right.
and I don't ever want to go again. There is, at Walt Disney World, Ratatouille centers on Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, a trackless 4D ride located in the France Pavilion at Epcot.
Oh, that
My
makes sense.
one exception to Disney World is going to Epcot only. I don't want to go anywhere else. Anyway, back to John in Denver.
John in Denver. First of all, I love Dijon mustard. I love it.
That is good.
That is really good mustard.
Right now, when I have a sandwich, which is like not infrequently lately, I like to have mustard and mayo on it. Like I can't,
Hell yeah.
I can't have one or just the like. It needs to be both.
Do you know what I do?
What?
Mayo on one side of the bread, wash the knife, and then Dijon on the other side.
I like to spread them together. You know who does an awesome mayo mustard combo? Potbelly.
I love Potbelly.
Yeah, we talked about it recently.
Yeah.
I love Potbelly too. Okay, so is there any place that you go like for a weird provenance of your food?
There is.
What is it?
Stuber and Waller, it's called. It's on the Upper East Side.
It's like a meat establishment.
It's strange. It is like a German market.
Mm.
It has a lot of meats
Okay.
and a lot of hams. Like one time, me and Quincy went there to get ham.
Yeah, I know the brand, like from Cold Cuts.
So I'm going to explain that later. And they have a mustard section. And their German mustards are very, you would not enjoy this. Like Dijon has that like kick.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's like spicy.
Wasabi horseradishy, kind of like clear your nose out. But I really enjoy those mustards. But I also go there for hams because the people behind the counter know what they're doing, and they've got a ham selection unlike anywhere else. I don't even know what to say. Like it's like you go to like a deli, they're like, hey, like honey mustard or roasted, or like these are very bland selection. These are very different hams.
Cool.
And the guys, he's like, what kind of ham do you want? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what? Talk to me. And they'll talk to you about it. So I get bougie hams from a German place, which I thought was just like a small mom and pop market. And then when I travel, you go to the grocery store, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, this is like a national
chain,
like distribution thing,
I guess. But this is probably like the true home. Other than Germany
it's almost like Rayo's. Like everyone has Rayo's sauce or Carbone sauce, but like those are restaurants with a kitchen.
Carbone sauce is really good.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good in the jar. I don't really have one. I wish I did. I wish I
gave you plenty of time to think.
I know. I don't really have one. I really wish I did, but I'm just a basic bee going to the grocery store, unfortunately.
And the Carvel.
And the Carvel, Cinnabon, Auntie Anne's.
I say Auntie Annie's.
Okay, well, I might be wrong.
No, I don't know what the official is.
John in Denver. Great call.
John in Denver,
can we get a follow-up?
What are you doing in Wisconsin?
Well, yeah, can we get a few questions for your follow-up.
Yes.
What are you doing in Wisconsin? What's going on with the brat fry? And are you a Disney adult?
I love the idea that he's like, I saw this mustard, so then I went down that rabbit hole. I just feel like this happens to him a lot. You know what I mean?
I'm wondering if he was doing it like while he was in line.
Yeah.
I just feel like he has a lot of disdain for Disney World, and I want to hear more about it.
Yes. I also think that he's going to like listen to this podcast and be like, Mary Kate, when's their birthday? And then he's going to like know everything about them in 15 minutes. He seems like a sleuthy internet fella. I like it.
All right. Well, give us a follow-up. Thanks for calling. Thanks for going to my Instagram. All right, everybody. That's what we got for you today. Thank you to our producer, Mike Wargon. Thank you to Lucy Brick for running the session. We'll be back next week.